Hey, yo, what's going on, squad? League of Champions? What up, Kings? What up, Kings? What up, Kings? How y'all doing, man? Yo, so I was up this morning, about 4 this morning, doing big dog stuff. Woke up, started praying, taking care of my son. Just had to go work out and get myself together. They still sleep right now, but that's cool because I'm their covering. So praying over my family, all that good stuff. Working on habits of being a champion, that we are. But I was reading everything. I wanted to take my time and read every single thing, right? And I watched the video with Steve Harvey and everything. And I saw how you said, you evaluating, figuring out what you want to do with your career and everything. Let me tell you something, man. I presented a question about purpose. How do you know you're living in your purpose? And what is purpose and things of that nature, right? And I didn't ask it as though I didn't know. I kind of wanted to know what you guys thought about it. But I started doing some research on purpose, right? And then I did some things on God, studying about God and purpose. And I realized that, purpose, the definition of purpose, to paraphrase it in my terms, my definition of purpose is knowing the reason why something happened or the reason why something exists. But the key word is reason. We want to know reasons. We want the reasons behind everything, why something happened. We want to know why something happened, why didn't something happen, right? We want to know the reasons why because we want to know the motives. We need to know motives. That's reason. Reason is the motives. Why did you do what you did? Because that helps us explain our feelings towards whatever just happened. Because imagine if we go through everything that we go through in life and you like, why did I go through this? And God said, because this. It can make it a little easier for you to go through it. That's why we want to know the reasons. We want to know purpose for it. But the big one is the purpose for existence. Why do I even exist? Right? And people try to say I'm looking for my purpose. But you're not looking for your purpose. What you're really looking for is your gift that you should show with Steve Harvey, but you're looking for your calling. And your calling is your individual gift within God's purpose. Because we all have God's purpose for our lives from the beginning. Was to tend to the earth. To rule, have power and dominion over all things on earth. From the beginning. When God created everything. He created man, he told man to name everything out here. What you give names to, you have power over. That's why when Jesus was talking to demons, he was saying, what is your name? When you get the name, you control them because your name is your identity. The fathers used to name the children in those days. You give your child their identity, who they are. And when you take the father out of the home, that's why you see a lot of people out here tripping and they don't know who they are because there's no head at home. The identity left the home. There's no father at home. But that's another subject. But to help you figure out where you're trying to go in your next journey with your career, the first thing you need to do is in Luke chapter 2:49. This is during the time where they lost Jesus. Mary and Joseph had left off and they looked throughout the camp and was like, where baby Jesus at? Where baby Jesus at? And they went back to the church. They went back to Jerusalem and they was like, Jesus, Jesus. And Jesus was in there talking to the priests. And they were like, wow, how could you do this to us? How could you just leave without letting us know? And Jesus looked at him and he said, did you not know how you not know where I'm at? Like, I'm handling my father's business. This little dude said, I'm handling my father's business. The first thing you need to know before, and this Jesus don't know his calling yet. He's a child. The first thing you need to understand is that you need to attend to your father's business. You need to attend to your father's business. That is your assignment. That is what you're to do. We are to tend to our father's business. What's his business? To win souls, the Great Commission, to win souls for Christ, to make disciples in this world. That is the Great Commission. That's the purpose that we're supposed to do. Live our life perfect. Jesus said, be perfect like your Father in heaven is perfect. Be perfect. And you can. None of us are perfect, but we need to strive to be perfect. And Jesus said, be perfect like our Father in heaven. We need to tend to our Father's business. And the Word of God also says, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all his righteousness, and everything should be added upon you. Do you understand that Our Father is the creator of time, inventor of time, the founder of time. Our Father is the creator of all things, including opportunity, including purpose, including purpose, including that, including purpose. So also like, I'm making a little video. That's Ronnie, man. Also, you need to understand that. Where am I at? Okay, I was interrupted. So, purpose. He's the founder of purpose, inventor of purpose. All things, right? You need to know these things. God has a perfect will for you to seek first His kingdom and all His righteousness, and all these things will be added upon you. All the things you're looking for, your calling should be added upon you. Wealth added upon you. You know, man, I had something going too. I just got sidetracked, but yeah, all these things will be added upon you, but you gotta seek that first. Seek God first, and then within God, everything else can be given to you. But when you seek Him, you'll find your calling. He'll give you what your calling is. But understand the work that you've been doing. The work that you've been doing, there's an underlying purpose within the work that you've been doing, because God is intentional. God ain't placed you somewhere on accident. God is intentional, meaning that He does things on purpose for a purpose. God is intentional. I found out, I wanted to be an inspirational speaker. I am an inspirational speaker. I want to be a minister and all these things and break out. And I'm like, during the time, all I could do was be a bartender and a server. I couldn't find any other job. And I'm applying for stuff and nothing's happening. But then I got this word where somebody told me God has you exactly where He wants you to be intentionally, because God does things on purpose for purpose. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, every single day I'm speaking. Every single day somebody has an issue and I'm ministering to somebody or hearing things and helping people. Every single day I'm working on my speaking abilities. Hello, good morning, how you doing? Welcome to the Hilton. How can I help you? How can I help you today? What would you like? Yeah, today our special is basil soup and whatever it is. I'm talking every single day. I'm perfecting my craft every single day. Every single day is something new. It's new customers every single day. And as a bartender, you're a counselor, you're a coach, you're a best friend, you're a lawyer, you're a doctor, you're a teacher, you're a preacher. You're everything as a bartender. But listen, bro, all of it, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all His righteousness, and the rest should be added upon you. Trust God. Trust God. Seek Him first. Seek Him first. You can do all things. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. And what it said first is that you can do all things. You need to know that you have the ability to do all things. And then once you start taking the faith leaps towards those things, God's He's gonna go ahead and just, now let me intervene. Let me open up the doors. Let me do it. But faith is action. Faith is now. He wants to see you take the steps. But my suggestion to you, bro, seek God first. Get yourself involved with the church. Become active within the church. Continue to sow seeds. Continue to sow seeds. What you make happen for others, God will make happen for you. Continue to sow your seeds. You want friends? Go be a friend. You want money? Give some money out. Find some good foundation. Find some good soil and plant some seeds, man. I hope this video helps you and encourages you, bro. Comment, man.